Here we have the answers to question number 11. The question number 11 asks for a 3x4 matrix to describe the packages offered in the theme park. Here's gold in the first row, silver in the second, and bronze in the third, and the various components are in the 4 columns. Part B, Q is now the quantity that has been bought, and the total of each type is Q times A 1x3 times by 3x4, which will lead to a 1x4 matrix. Let's check to see that's right. So I entered them in the graphics calculator under their names as in the problem, matrix Q times matrix A, press EXE, and we get 109 in the first column, which is rides, then going across 64 of the next sideshows, 47 water slides, and 25 hot dogs, column 4. You should note that it's not enough just to give that answer, you have to interpret it, and that's an important part of the modelling, and the performance standards require that you interpret your model into the real world again. So in part C, we are asked to construct a price matrix for the 3 packages, and if we multiply the quantity times by the price, we get a 1x3 times 3x1, giving a 1x1 matrix, which will give the total cost of the packages. I've entered it here over in the calculator. Let's press EXE, and we see that we have the matrix 670 with, that's what we want. Notice that is a matrix, and so if you just wrote 670 there without the brackets, it would be wrong. But then we interpret it to say the cost is $670. Then part D says, well, how much did we actually save by doing the packages? So we construct a cost matrix of the individual items, and in part 2 we actually do the calculation. 3x4 times 4x1 will give us the cost of each package if they were bought separately. So I've entered matrix A times matrix C on the calculator, press EXE, and we get $81 for the gold package items, $54.50 for the silver package items, and $30.50 for the bronze packet items. And we're asked in part 3 what would be saved, and so we could do our cost for the thing that we just done, or take away the package cost to get that, but we weren't actually asked to calculate it, so we'll just write down the matrix equation and leave it at that. And they ask what are assumptions. One assumption is that those were the cost of the packages for student discount, nothing of that, and also that the students and the teachers used all of their rides, otherwise the cost per item would rise, and that's the answer.